Hi, hello, namaste, hearty welcome. Such a joy to see each one of you. Thank you very much for joining us. Yes, kudos to each one of you who has made it to the event on a Monday evening. Yes, please do like it. Yeah, hi Hari, very good evening. Hi Anu. Yes, hi Sulba. Hi Shiva. Hi Prasanna. Hi Murli Garu. Hi Dipti. Hi Divya. Yeah, keep coming, keep coming. Yeah, please share the link. Please share the link. And today we are going to interview one of our beloved student, Mr. Ganesh Dahal, who's all the way from Nepal and is going to share his success story with us soon. Yes, hi Padmini. I was hi Sandesh. Hello. Very good, very good. Please share the link. I think we have joined for live after a long time. Probably we came up with Chinese interview last from Sri Lanka, and then again, students and clients keep us busy. And I'm also happy to let you all know that with the grace of God and with all your love and support, I completed my 20th USA tax season this year and looking forward to many more successful tax seasons with my beloved students and clients. So thanks to all my students and clients and my team to where I am today. So thank you very much. Hey, hi Mercy. Hi Murli. Hi Vinayak, Jerusha, Nikhil, Alex. Hi, very good evening. Such a joy to see you all. Very nice. Very nice. Keep coming, keep coming. Okay. So before I could, get Ganesh, into picture, in case you have any questions, about the courses and all. Not sure, 2000 plus people are watching us live. So in case you have any questions, which you want to ask Ganesh, you can just keep that in mind. Hi Vikrant. Hi, Tanvika. So if you have any questions, that you have in mind which you want to ask Ganesh, probably, you can do that. You can just ping in the comment section and I will take it up, as we progress. Okay. So today, just to give you a brief intro, I'm Nanda Kumar KV. I'm the founder and CEO of iLead Tax Group. We have two businesses, iLead Tax Academy and then iLead Tax LLC. Okay, so iLead Tax Academy is primarily into teaching people into USA taxation, bookkeeping, and then payroll. And iLead Tax LLC is into serving the clients uh, who are on a W2, 1099, or who run a S corporation, C corporation, a partnership, a trust, an NGO, a tax exempt organization, and all. And we are recommended in Fortune 500 companies like Infosys, HCL, Mindtree, Amazon, and all when it comes to the practice side of it. As I said, by the grace of God and all your love and support, I was able to complete 2 decades in the tax season. And I love teaching. So teaching, is my passion and profession as a practitioner. Love creating jobs. So that's a little intro about me. Love creating employment and then entrepreneurship. Our country needs, more entrepreneurs. What do you say? Yeah. And I'm so happy to see, that a lot of business is coming into India in the form of outsourcing or whatsoever. So, and US taxation is a wonderful platform which you all must leverage. US taxation, bookkeeping, and payroll. We'll hear from Ganesh also, how he has set up his own tax practice, as an entrepreneur in Nepal, creating jobs for so many people and being a vision partner of iLead. So it's such a joy, to see, people like that. Uh, so these are the courses, that we currently offer at iLead. EA, as you know, it's the highest license, that comes from the Internal Revenue Service, and then the RTP, real-time tax preparation training. So here we teach people, how to prepare the tax return and all. And then we have QBO, bookkeeping. It's very important. just like how we have, Tally in India. Similarly, in the US, we have QuickBooks as one of the widely, used accounting software. So a lot of freelancing opportunities, can also be tapped in case, you are a EA, RTP, and then a QBO certified, ProAdvisor. So these three itself, can make you a tax practitioner. And nevertheless, CPA, as I say, pehle ye baad mein CPA, because EA, it makes you job ready, it makes you financially stable, and once you are all well, invest your own money, because if you have to study CPA, you need to have 4 5 lakhs, and you need to have at least an year to pass it. Of course, exceptions might be there who might have cleared it in a very short time, but I was somebody who was working and then studying. So if you are somebody like me, I would suggest you first get into job, be financially independent, don't be a burden to your spouse or to your parents, and whatever salary you get from that, you invest into your CPA. That's my personal recommendation. And then people who are in payroll and all, FPC, and we also have CPP. It's not captured here, so FPC and CPP will also be there. So you can leverage all these courses. So these are, so at iLead we primarily teach those courses which are relevant for industry, for a CPA firm or for an accounting firm. Okay, so very happy to see you all. Oh wow, like so many comments coming our way. Yeah. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, hi Satvika. See, all are my beloved students, so I have to acknowledge them for being here on live, and those whosoever is pinging. Hi Ravi, hi Shravani, hi Saurabh, and hi Evangeline. Yes, yes, hearty congratulations to Ganesh for being the first enrolled agent, from Nepal. Yes, hi, hi Sandesh, hi Joel, hi Resham, hi Siri. Yes, give Ganesh, your good luck, good wishes. Hi Ravi Chandra, very good. Okay, so let me have the joy of welcoming Ganesh here. Okay, so let me get him here. Okay, Ganesh, it's me in the screen again. Okay, so okay, am I audible, Ganesh?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yes, you are audible to me. Audience, please let us know if you are hearing a dual sound or something like that. We will try to, fix that. Okay. So thank you very much, Ganesh, for joining us today.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir. So glad to be here.
I'm also equally, very happy. So I think, Ganesh was somebody who enrolled, during the COVID times, who was struggling for slots and all. So the exams getting postponed, and he was expressing his disappointment and all that time. And he was also somebody who used to send me pictures, of how he pasted the form 23, on his study wall, and you made some video calls also to me right after the examination center. And in the good old days, I used to dictate the notes, the way we used to study for CA and all. That's how I used to do that. And he was in that batch, teaching on the board, writing and all. Now we have upgraded because people are not comfortable writing, and the students wanted everything ready. So but so happy to see you in iLead. And as you said, sir, I'll be with you. And having that interview, I think that has come true. What the chats that you shared me. So God bless you, Ganesh.
I'm
Happy to
so
see you.
glad to be here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's Ganesh, people. So happy to see Ganesh from Nepal. So over to you, Ganesh. Give us a little intro about yourself. Tell us who you are, what you do, what did you study. Give us a little intro about yourself.
Sure, sure, thank you. So I see a little bit of that's why I say thank you for this video. So I am Ganesh and from Nepal. Currently working with some FD and local outsourcing. So So we are providing services to the US CP file. And we have a team of 16 people here in Nepal. They are amazing.
Wow.
We used to create a lot of employment here.
Hmm.
Like you see that employee works in
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'm just trying to keep up with the industry and service.
Okay. Okay. Is the voice not clear? Okay, just second. Please check if the voice is clear. Ganesh voice is not clearly audible, they say. Uh, not sure. That's okay. Hello. People, please let us know. Not sure.
Is it audible now?
Just a second. In good old days, people used to ask, "How are you?" Now we have to check, are we audible?
So let me unplug the one, please.
I mean, to me, it is clear. It's okay now?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Is
let's
it okay now?
Yeah, I think it is fine now. Audience, please let us know if the voice is fine. Yes, please let us know. Okay. Yes, it's fine now. Yeah. You also please have somebody from your end to watch for it. Okay, fine. People are fine. Okay, they say yes. Okay, fine. Thank you. Probably may I request you to just repeat once again a little intro about yourself. I don't want audience to miss what you're doing now. Many students pass the examination and many get into very good companies. So far I have not seen a single enrolled agent unemployed, regardless of where they study from. So enrolled agent license is like that. Every teacher makes the best effort, to make up a wonderful licensed tax professional. But you have gone into entrepreneurship, so that's the next level. So please share us about that. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to repeat it again, guys.
Yes, please.
So hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. So I'm so glad to be in this live session with Nanda sir. So he has always been an inspiration to me to move forward in the career, and he even shared a lot of motivation during the class, and it has helped me a lot throughout the journey of studying and entrepreneurship. So I'm Ganesh. I'm the managing director of Focus Outsourcing based in Nepal. So we are providing services to the US CPA firms and EA firms here. So we have an amazing team of about 15-16 people here. And so hopefully a few are going to be EA this year as well. So I'm crossing the fingers here. And yeah, so the goal is to create a lot of employment opportunities here and grow with the, let's say, industry standard and empower a lot of people here.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for being our vision partner and carrying the same vision, in your country and in your company also. So a lot of love and respect to you, and I wish you all the very best for all that you are doing, for your countrymen. I think that's the greatest thing that you and I can do as citizens of our nation, is create, employment with the industry-ready education, and if possible, go, the next level and create entrepreneurship like what you're doing now. So very, very happy about you, Ganesh.
Thank you, sir.
Well, tell us about your education, Ganesh. About your education.
So,
what did you study?
Yeah, so I studied science in +2. So I'll bring this context later in the conversation. And I did my master's and bachelor's and master's in accounting from Tribhuvan universities. And then And then I did my EA back in 2022, and then have been running the practice and working in US tax field. So,
Okay. So how did you choose career in USA taxation?
So basically, I was always intrigued by the numbers since childhood, sir. So we had a vegetable shop where my parents used to sit, and I used to sit in the counter, and always wondered about the cash flow, the people buying stuff, and then my parents used to give me the cash and put it in the counter, and I used to put that in the counter. So so it was always interesting. I was always wondering about numbers. So I always wanted to do accounting, but after 10, I chose science because the engineering people was going ahead our heads during that time. And then I studied CA. I couldn't clear it, but then again, I was working at the same time in this field. And then I started doing EA, completed it, and started doing this job and creating employment opportunities and adding value to the firm, to the people here, to my team members. Yes.
Wonderful. So out of so many courses, like you had even CPA also. So what made you choose EA? Why did you choose EA?
So as you mentioned, sir, previously, so EA, I say EA as a gateway. So basically, once you are an EA, once you have that credential, so you'll be financially stable and say technically sound, even to prepare for CPA as well. So my goal was to be a CPA, but I felt like doing EA first and do the practice for a few years and then probably pursue CPA as well. So being, let's say, EA being a short period of course and a low cost, I would say, compared to CPA, right?
Yeah.
So that was the main decision of choosing EA over CPA in the first place.
So like what I usually say in the class also, whenever you want to study some course, do a TIE analysis.
Yeah.
TIE, how much time it takes, how much investment it takes, I mean in terms of money or your time also, and then what are the earnings you are going to get. So anytime we are going to study something, it's always good to do a TIE analysis. So time, investment, and then earnings. So do you think that EA is the quicker when it comes to TIE analysis than CPA?
Absolutely. So basically, the cost compared to CPA is so significantly low, right? And the time, the energy you have to spend in CPA versus CA, that's also significantly lesser in comparison to CPA, right? And the earnings, it will come down the line once you have that credential in place.
Okay. Fine. Okay, so we are having some questions also here. So Sulba has a question. Hearty congratulations, Ganesh, for being the first student of iLead from Nepal who has become EA. And my question is for Ganesh, that what made you to do EA course from iLead?
So basically, I was exploring a lot of providers from the US, from India, and I chose iLead because when I talked to Sulba was the first person when I talked to after having a conversation with you, sir, obviously. And the way she explained me the whole process of how we start the process and end the process. So that was pretty interesting, and it helped me join the course.
Okay. How did you feel, after passing the EA exam?
So yeah, sorry, the feeling was so great. I called you right after passing the exam.
I remember you calling me, with the COVID mask and saying that, sir,
exactly.
आपने तो कॉल में भी मास्क पहना था आपने.
Right. So when I exited the Prometric Tower and I called you right away. So it was one of the best feeling in the world, sir. And all those hard works, it was all worth it, sir.
Thank you very much for giving me that honor. A lot of students, even now today, one student, wanted to visit me. He qualified EA, but because we had the live, I said, I'll meet the person tomorrow. It gives such a joy, Yeah, if you are outside the Hyderabad, it may be challenging, but within Hyderabad or within India, that should be fine. And I look forward to meeting you also, someday.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
So I did make some plan, but eventually it didn't work out. But of course, sir.
Okay.
We'll make some, sir.
See, in EA, we are not going to talk about the course and all people, but just to give you an insight, there are 3 papers in EA: individual taxation, business taxation, and then tax representation. And all are like, multiple choice questions, only 100 MCQs you have here. And of that, you have to attempt 85 questions. 15 are experimental questions, and 85 questions will be valued. And of those 85 questions, at least 70 questions have to be right. Okay, so it's a very easy examination, and it's a test of knowledge. Okay, so not some numbers. So people who are worrying about 2022 numbers, 2023 numbers and all, so you can check with Ganesh. It's not an examination on numbers, it's an examination on the concept. What do you say, Ganesh?
Right, sir. So basically, the numbers will change year after year, and so all you need to do is have a clear concept, and then it won't impact a lot in your work, career, and whatever.
Absolutely. So because you were also working, and because we also have a lot of working students, how did you keep yourself motivated throughout this study journey?
Yeah, so basically I started my day with revising the previous day's lecture, and I used to spend about 1.5 hours reviewing that, and then obviously had to go to work. And so I was lucky enough to experiment things that I learned with you at work, right? And how schedules turn into forms. And so that was one of the advantages of working in this field and studying EA. And then right after office, let's hang out for a little bit, and then again take another class and repeat the same routine day to day, right? And that was my routine. So basically I used to practice it when I read it, so it helped me a lot during the preparations.
Okay. Are you from commerce background?
So I did 2 years science in physics, and then did my accounting in past master's.
Okay. Oh my God! From
Science
to taxes. Science to tax. I didn't know that you were a science student. Wow.
So basically, I also wanted to highlight one of the aspect of iLead. I told Sulba that I was from science background as well, and see what she said was, Sir will teach you from the ground level. So that is the main thing. So I see a lot of people asking questions. I'm from science background, and I wonder if I can do it or not. But even if you are from the science background, I think that one a few class might be difficult, and once you get used to it, it will be much more easier.
Yeah. Even science people have to pay income tax in the US anyways.
Exactly. and in the US they earn a lot more, right?
Absolutely.
The WT is much more.
True. So apart from EA, have you studied anything else, Ganesh?
So I have the QuickBooks Advanced Certified ProAdvisor, and not much I've taken the classes, but all the CPE requirements, so that will help, and that will help increase the knowledge. But I am planning to do CPE, sir.
Okay. Very good. Welcome to iLead.
Yeah, I am already.
How what are your views, on how helpful RTP and QBO is, like about bookkeeping you have just said, about the tax return preparation. How important is it for a EA student to know tax return preparation?
So yeah, firstly, all the businesses and even individual, they need to know their incomings and outgoings, right? So basically, even in business taxes, the key foundation is bookkeeping, right? And bookkeeping and accounting. So it's very important for an enroll agent to learn about bookkeeping first. So QA is one of the best tool that helps us do accounting for a lot of small businesses. So yeah, it's very important for us to know bookkeeping first, and then eventually move to our tax preparation. And so at the end of the day, tax return is actually about how good bookkeeping yours and how you can really. So bookkeeping is very important. RTP, then it will be a piece of a cake.
Yeah, because even now, every quarter we get so much demand, that we have to place, so many enrolled agents. But with tax preparation, knowledge or experience. So I very strongly emphasize to students also to learn the tax preparation well, and to also learn this bookkeeping, so that they don't miss out on the job opportunity. Just between EA and EA RTP there is competition now. just EA passed and then EA RTP, there is competition now, because companies also want people who are job ready. Thoda basic and intermediate level of preparation they are able to do. The floor managers, they are able to navigate them through the advanced or the complex levels in the tax return preparation. Good. Fine. So how about your family? Tell us something about your family. I was seeing some posts on Facebook. Hello. Okay, now I have to do this mic testing now. Hello, mic testing. Ganesh, can you hear me? Okay, probably, we'll have to wait for Ganesh to come back to us. Okay. So,
sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, he is back. Yes.
Sorry, they didn't got unstable, sir. No, sir, I couldn't hear you. Could you please come again?
No, I was saying, please tell us something about your family, because there's a question on work-life balance now. So I was seeing some pictures of you and your wife on Facebook. So you're a romantic guy. So please tell us something about your family.
So we have 3 members in our family. So my mom, my wife, and myself. So I lost my dad around almost 10-15 years ago. So we were 3 people here. And regarding work-life balance, we do fight sometimes regarding work hours versus personal life, but you know how it works, right?
Oh, you're assuming I know it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, fight is good.
Yeah. Yeah, sir. And the work, so my team member, so I saw a few comments from my team member as well. So they supported me back in the days while preparing for my exam. Now I'm helping them prepare for their exam. So great thanks to these guys as well.
Good to return the favor.
Return the empowerment, I would say, sir.
Okay. Well, we have some questions from the audience. Okay, so Divya has a question. Can you tell me how many hours you spent reading each day? I mean, how many study hours? So that's what.
So basically, as I mentioned previously, I used to revise for 1.5 hours during the morning, and later in the evening, I used to take one class. So it was about sometimes 2 hours, sometimes 2.5 hours. So yeah, that's how much I studied.
Okay.
And then of course the revision during the weekend. So that you need to do.
Okay, one of the other questions is study strategies or techniques that helped you pass the EA exam.
So yeah, the first thing I did was manifested. So manifest, and during search lecture, as he mentioned, I always used to have this Form 23 filled up, and then I kept it in my study table. So that was the first thing I did. And regarding study techniques, so basically it's all about understanding the concept. How, where, how, it doesn't matter. You just need to understand the concept. There are a lot of study materials out there you can find all over the internet, but and sometimes that might even distract you. So the iLead materials, the MCQs, so do it 2-3 times. I think that will eventually suffice to be an EA. So I did nothing. Except the I did look into a few stuff, but so everything needed to pass was the iLead notes and the MCQ books.
Thank you. Okay, and the question from Vasuja: many professionals struggle to decide between pursuing MBA, CA, EA, or CPA. Did you encounter any confusion along the way?
So yeah, as I mentioned, my goal was to do CPA first, and so to get started with EA was the first choice. And regarding the degree, either masters in finance, accounting, so it's a degree is important, but once you add that credential in your name, I think that will add a lot of more value on what you want to do in life. So I would say that.
There's a frequently asked question to me also. So if you are doing MBA from a top-notch institute, yes, of course, IIM types, definitely go for it. You have that much money, that much time and drive, please go for it. CA, yes, CA, CPA, respectable profession. Yeah, CA takes the longest time, compared to CPA. Next is CPA, but the quickest of all again is EA. Okay, so people who are taking, looking for a career in, taxation, accounting, EA, CPA is a wonderful combo.
Exactly.
Well, okay, yeah, so yes, even non-commerce background people, can do EA. That's what, Sulba is also acknowledging there. We have a question from Padmini. What kind of opportunity exists in Nepal if anyone pursued enrolled agent?
So yeah, with COVID, the digital era came into place, right? And so the work is borderless now, right? So you have a lot of opportunity of freelancing, whether you are from India, Nepal, or wherever, rest of the part of the world, right? And yeah, there are a lot of outsourcing firms that are working in this field. So you can you have the job opportunities there, right? And once you get that credential, you can start your own practice involved with let's say a lot of clients, and you can also get hired from networks like Upwork, LinkedIn, and whatnot. So there are a lot of opportunities. It's just how you will grab it.
Yeah, I encourage every student to have a LinkedIn profile, and please share your achievements on LinkedIn. It shows that you're acknowledging your teacher wherever you're from. You are acknowledging your boss who gave you the leave to study that, and also you are being visible. They say in Hindi, "Jo dikhta hai wo bikta hai." Okay, so you have to be available in the market. You have to be visible in the market. So LinkedIn is a wonderful professional network. So please post your success there. Please post your progress there, so it's very, very important to have a LinkedIn profile. And also, like what Ganesh was emphasizing on the QuickBooks, when you become a QuickBooks ProAdvisor, you get listed on the Intuit website also, and you can get some freelancing opportunities. And alongside, like what he was mentioning about Upwork, Google Upwork, you will get to know. So you will get work, from the CPS. So all those senior citizens or housewives, or I have some students who met with some accident, who could not work from office, but they are EAs. I do my best, to find out a way how I can give them work from home. But not all companies are ready today, to give the work from home. So there is a challenge. So, but these kind of, websites, Upwork and all, they can help you people. Okay, so have a good LinkedIn profile. Watch out, what you're posting on the social media. Have good connections, and keep commenting, other good works also on the LinkedIn. Don't get into, any negative chats or negative discussion. Leaders know to filter. Okay, so they are good at filtering the eagles and chickens. So don't get into any pulling down, somebody and things like that.
Yeah, I am remembering the post that I made once I passed the exam. So
what happened?
So I am remembering, I'm feeling a little bit of nostalgic. So I also did a post about it when I passed and tagged you. So I was,
oh, okay.
I was
thank
back
you,
then
thank you
when you
very
said
much.
that.
No, it is good thing, to acknowledge. Gratitude is the attitude of a leader. I mean, of a good human being. So we must do our best. Okay, yeah, Hafiz. Hi, Hafiz. Hafiz is also here, I guess. Good to see you both on screen after a long time. Hafiz was your classmate then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he actually did it.
Yeah, good evening, Pradeep.
I did motivate him, sir.
Oh, is it? Okay, fine, good, nice. हमारे साथ भी टच में रहो यार आप लोग. Okay, Tanvika. Hi Ganesh, do you suggest any additional study material or MCQs to help us prepare better, and how iLead materials help to pass the exam?
So I didn't do the additional MCQs. So all I did was the MCQs provided by iLead. So just do it two times. If you have time, do it 3 times. I think that will suffice.
Yeah. See, more than the MCQs, Tanvika, it is the conceptual clarity, that each one of us should seek. Because even in RTP classes, we just do a few case studies, but we do one form, one section. So you, like, let's say, we have to key in one W2 into the tax software, Drake tax software or ProConnect, whatever. So it's going to be the same, throughout. But of course, if you get a wage bifurcation case, wherein the taxpayer is living in 2 states, now how do you bifurcate and things like that, that's a different scenario. So EA and RTP I'm talking about. So similarly in EA also, or in RTP, the concept is more important. Don't focus. People, there are some people who are never satisfied. So I tell them, bhai, enrolledagentexam.com hai, some $25 something. If you feel iLead materials are not enough, see, I have not paid Ganesh anything, to buy aisa acha bolna hamare bare mein. So it's just, out from the heart. We don't say that, to any of our students. In fact, we didn't even have a dry run of, what we are going to talk. Aise baat karna, waise baat karna and all. Okay, so it's just live, from the student's heart. And as a teacher, we feel, very happy seeing our students, becoming entrepreneurs, creating jobs. I mean, when they ask us, sir, mujhe ek enrolled agent chahiye hai. So we feel very, very happy. And I feel, we must be ready, to equip our students, with our students. Okay, so more than the materials and all, please focus on the conceptual clarity now. Yeah? Okay, I think Rahul Jha. Okay, scope of EA in Nepal, I think Ganesh addressed that already. What's the salary of EA in Nepal? Okay, in India, the starting salary, as I said earlier also, where is that? In iLead, we pay, just a second Ganesh, in iLead, we pay, let me just check if I have that, yeah. Okay, so this is how, we pay in iLead. Okay, somebody who has passed one paper of EA alongside RTP, he gets 30,000 per month. So people who want to have a view of this, that's why people choose iLead. Every institute does better, but probably we are the only one who do this, because you can work right with us. So we are not going to place you elsewhere. If you choose to, yeah, you are welcome to go and work from somewhere. But even if you pass this for a fresher, so even if you pass one paper, you get like 30,000 per month Indian rupees. You pass the second paper, and then the RTP for second paper, which is business taxes. RTP for first paper is individual taxes, where you learn 1040, 1040NR, 1040X, 1040SR, ITIN, FBAR, FATCA, and things like that. Now, BTR business tax returns, you run Schedule C, 1120, 1120S, 1065, and all these things. And you pass Part 3, you become an enrolled agent, and we pay you, starting 6 lakhs. And then finally, you pass your QBO also, you get into that 60K per month. So 7.2 lakhs is the starting salary that we pay. And if you are a practicing guy, there's no limit. As you see here, have no limitation on earnings if practicing. That's what Ganesh is doing. So the revenue that Ganesh makes in 2020, made in 2023, I'm sure this 2024 revenues will be much more than what he has done. So that's how every practitioner is. I mean, as they say, sky is the limit. I think you are your only limit. You hire more people, you connect with more clients, you grow more. And then, so this is your ground floor, 30,000 to 60,000. And please note, this is only for freshers, not for practitioner. I was somebody who paid 40 lakhs in income tax in Hyderabad. Okay, so I'm just telling you. And then this is for CPA. So how a fresher can make 1 lakh rupees per month, this is how we do. So because you study EA and RTP in CPA, as you know, people who are watching it, most of them, you must be knowing it. So there are 4 papers: regulation, tax compliance, and then planning, then auditing, and then FAR. Of course, there are other electives also: business accounting and reporting, and then information systems control. But iLead is purely into tax, so we give more preference to tax. Death and taxes are inevitable. You have to file, even if there's COVID. IRS didn't say don't file taxes this year, don't pay taxes this year. So you have to pay the taxes. So, and that's why estate taxes are also there. Marge to bhi pay karna tax bas. So in CPA, there are 4 papers, and I encourage my students to write reg and TCP paper first together. उसको एक ग्रुप समझना आप, जैसे CA फाइनल में ग्रुप होता है. ओके, सो उसको ऐसे ग्रुप समझना आप, कंसिडर इट एज अ ग्रुप and write both the papers once. Be fully prepared and then write. So we at iLead, we believe that whatever you study in EA and RTP is more than enough for you to take up the CPA. The 2024 EA classes are also going to come with CPA embedded in it, so that you can directly write that. So we are working on that. We're trying to introduce a 4th paper into that, so that we call it as paper relevant for CPA. So you complete EA and then do some additional study for that. You are able to take up both these papers, and you get into that 70,000 or 80,000. Supposing you clear both the papers, you get 80,000 per month. And then, as most of you have 18 months from the time you have cleared your first paper to clear the other 2 papers. Then you take up auditing, and then financial accounting and reporting. And I'm sure 6 months should be good sufficient time for you to clear both the papers, or take 8 months for you to clear both the papers. So that's how you get to a lakh. Okay, so I wish you people all the very, very best. But the earning opportunities, Rahul Jha, they're very, very good. Okay, welcome back, Ganesh.
Thank you, sir.
Fine. Okay, Vishnu Vardhan, can we get US visa and ITIN if we complete the EA? Okay, fine. See, US visa has got nothing to do with EA. Anybody can get a US visa. You want to go to US, you will get a US visa. Now, to get a ITIN, you must have somebody who is a US citizen or a green card holder, a lawful permanent resident, and that makes you easy to get a EFIN and then start your own tax practice, Vishnu. Okay, what's the earning we can get from clients after doing EA? Okay. See, individual returns, it is like minimum is $100. Business clients minimum is $1,000 in case you are doing bookkeeping, business tax return and all. And there are people who charge $5,000, $10,000 also. Okay, so I'm just talking to you at a very lower end. Okay, so again there based on the complexity, the fees will also increase. Okay, fine. I think this you have to answer, Ganesh. Sai Charan. Why did you choose iLead Tax Academy?
Yeah, so I already mentioned this as well. So the strong motivation, the purpose of iLead team to empower people is what I really liked about iLead. So the course content, the way of teaching, and how I think we all know how sir teaches. So yeah, that's the main reason for me to choose iLead over anything else to do my in-relation preparation.
Okay, cool. And okay, can you describe a moment during your study process where you find any difficulty in understanding any topic, and how did you overcome that?
So yeah, when you find something difficult while studying or even working, so first the habit you need to make is doing the research yourself instead of asking someone directly, hey, what's this and how it's done. So that was my approach. So I did my research myself first, and then even after that I couldn't. I used to connect with the KM team. Also, I forgot to mention the KM team of iLead. It's a super duper hit. They were able to. They were able to answer all of my doubts. I had a few, but they were able to answer all of them. So that's how I tackled a lot of doubts. And even if the KM team is busy, you can just ping sir, get some time slot, and then you can ask questions. So he will answer at his capacity, but you can try.
Yeah, thank you very much, to my knowledge management team, and also our enrollment and placement advisors, people who ensure that you get your documents, the printing, marketing team. We don't do a lot of marketing, so your testimonies, is what gets us to the hearts of the students.
Right.
Okay, Jonah has a question here. What order do you recommend to start with specifically? Should one begin with part 1, 2 or 3, when studying for EA?
So basically there is no any hard and fast rule to give the papers, to take the papers. But so what I did was I took the paper 1 first, and then took paper 2 and 3 probably after a month or so, neglecting the COVID effect. So yeah, I think once you pass 1 paper, I think it boosts your confidence, and it will help a lot to prepare and pass the next 2 exams. So that's in my opinion, but you can decide it how you want to do it.
So as you said, for a fresher, even I would recommend start with paper 1, then paper 3, and then you do, paper 2, because paper 1, it will help you understand, what US taxation is all about. Then paper 3 is the most easiest, of all the 3 papers. So take up that. So once 1 and 3 are over, you are like 230 A. So mentally, you have so much burden removed. So now you have to study only 1 paper. Business tax. People, create so much hype about business tax. Actually, business tax paper is much easier than individual tax. I have seen people scoring 3 in business tax, but not in individual tax. So, business tax paper is easy, but क्या है थोड़ा vast है. It has a lot of topics, concepts and all, but okay. Okay, Rahul do iLead provide job placement 100% as said in the video? So wherever I was talking, what you do, crop that video until there and then send me in case you pass EA and you're still unemployed, until the time you get your license. So 45 days. I mean, I don't see, that also. Once you are EA, RTP, you get picked up, just like that. We have every company, every academy which is teaching US taxation, ask them, they will tell you how many people they have requirement. Each one will tell you, at least 500. So
yeah, and if iLead team is at full capacity, you can reach out to me. I'll try to hire you.
Ah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, you can record this one also. Thank you, Kash. Yeah. Okay, Prem has a question. Okay, my friend was not able to clear CA. How job opportunities and earnings and duration for EA?
So yeah, I am the live example. I'm not passing EA and getting into not passing CA and getting into EA. So yeah, basically, as sir mentioned, the freshers payment to high level payments, right? So you gotta start. You don't have to hold back and regret not passing CA, right? So so basically, once you start, and then you will eventually feel like you did something greater than CA as well sometimes.
Absolutely. I was also running a campaign, failed CA, try EA. So earlier, some people from the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India were upset with me that I'm doing something like that. But my question to them was only the same thing. Here at iLead or even anywhere, somebody passes EA only one paper. And of course, if he knows RTP, he has 100% chance of getting placed. Now, somebody who enrolled for CA and he didn't pass, IPCC he didn't pass. So what is his fate? So they were spellbound on that. So anyways, later they acknowledged, they appreciated, and the branch head, the secretary, he himself, enrolled with us as a student. So I felt very happy. We have many, regional heads like that who have enrolled with us, and we see a lot of chartered accountants taking up, EA now. Earlier, they were more focused on CPA, but now they are also understanding that EA, RTP, QBO makes you start your practice. CPA भी आप इसलिए करते हो, so that you can make more money and you can get the work also outsourced. And CPA firms do know that EAs have superior tax knowledge compared to CPAs. That's why, in CPA now, they have introduced, the additional topic TCP, tax compliance and planning, so that, they want to elevate the standard of regulations further. Or else, in the before, the 2024 syllabus, the depth of knowledge that an enrolled agent had or has is more when compared to a CPA regulation candidate. So this is something, you have to keep in mind. But anyways, both are good. I always recommend, that you first do EA, RTP, QBO, be job ready, be financially free, काम सीखो, काम पे जाओ आप, and then slowly, you study your CPA. I mean, taking leave, doing all that. I don't know. My family couldn't afford that, but if your family is able to afford that, honor those parents by, passing the examinations soon or sooner. Okay, fine. So, Ganesh, you have any questions? Even I wanted to ask you a question. How are you going to, increase the students' awareness about US taxation in Nepal?
Yeah, so I actually am leading an alliance for non-tech outsourcing in Nepal, sir. And so I've been discussing with a lot of people about EA, and I actually have sent a few already to iLead as well. Oh. And so there are a lot of awareness campaigns that we are doing, and the network overflowing the information to a lot of people as well. So yeah, the accounting and taxes outsourcing is slowly booming here, sir. So yeah, we should be able to capture this and create more awareness on this, sir.
That is something, that I'm also, struggling with. People need to have, more awareness. There are so many job opportunities here.
Right.
And there are companies which are not looking for EA license also. They are okay if the person have the knowledge and he is able to prepare the tax return. So after we started, RTP, people have also, tried to adopt others also in the industry. I'm happy to know about it. And after iLead started EA, the way EA courses have come up now, I'm just amazed. So when I go to YouTube and type enrolled agent, I see so many people, even in their local language, they are teaching EA. So I'm very happy. See, people, whenever you are selecting any institute, see, every teacher does their best. Yeah, they may be driven by some, profit motives or by revenue motives, that they have to make decent money and all. But at the end of the day, the person is a teacher, and his heart goes out for you to be successful, to be prosperous, and to bring pride to their academy, their institution, and to the company that you are working for. Okay, so wherever you are studying from, my advice to you is that man laga ke padho, काम सीखो पहले, learn the work. So even if Ganesh has to hire you tomorrow, his company also, they will definitely look for the license. And very fact that you qualified EA, yeah, you have proven that you are the most respected, one of the most respected, licensed tax professionals in America, right? From the Internal Revenue Service. But do you know to prepare tax returns? Can you talk to clients? That's also very, very important. That's why, a lot of time in the class, even now also, I want to emphasize on communication. Because Ganesh, I have people, some students who are very passionate. They come from, rural background, or maybe because of their family conditions or the atmosphere that they are in, they are not able to communicate properly.
Yeah, right.
While I give them, some tips, to improve their communication, the effort also has to, come from the student that, hey, I have to, because, see, I don't know Nepalese. And I am not sure if you know Tamil or Telugu. But still, English is that language wherein we are able to communicate. So I very strongly encourage, all my students to work on communication. And now, of course, on the written communication, there are so many AI tools which will help you in writing a sentence also properly. And you remember, my joke in the class, message from CKO, it went as massage from CKO. So,
I think so.
So the Word document could not capture that mistake.
Right.
It is right, it's a system, but again, God has also given us common sense, so we have to be careful when we are writing the text. So I encourage, people to work on your communication also, especially freshers. Your written communication, your oral communication, your interpersonal skills, your conflict resolution skills are very, very important. Because at workplace also, people may have conflicts, but how quickly you resolve the conflict, that will elevate you, to the next step of your career. Unless you're a boss, make sure that you're good at conflict resolution. Okay. We have a question from Arun Shah. Companies are looking more for US tax reviewer instead of preparer in a current scenario. Yeah, it depends, from company to company. We have, that way we have openings for managers, senior managers also. Yeah, I mean, everything is there, Arun, everything, Maybe the quantum of hiring may differ from company to company. Yeah, Ganesh.
And to add up, if you want to be a reviewer, you need to be a preparer first. So you have that in mind.
Absolutely, absolutely. So at iLead we say, Sher ka dil, chil ki nazar, team iLead. So you must be courageous enough that, you will rock in the market as an entrepreneur. And also, be like that eagle, not missing out the opportunities. You got to see, what is the need of the student. I mean, that's what is business, identifying the need of your customer and you finding a product or service to fulfill that need. That's what makes a business.
Right.
Okay, Nazia, I think he answered. So every day he used to study, 1.5 to 2 hours. That's what he said. Paper 1, paper 3, and then paper 2. Yeah. Okay. Okay, any other questions, people? You can type in. Oh, we passed by 1 hour. Nice. Oh my God, there are 6,000 plus viewers now.
Wow.
I don't know from which country who is watching us. Okay, but happy connecting with you here after a long time.
Like that. So I always wonder when I could meet you. I even told you I would come, but haven't been able to make that arrangement. So
no, I'll only travel to Nepal, so I'll tell my wife. We will go to Nepal sometime. Kathmandu, right? Kathmandu.
Yes. So I live by airport.
So what's famous in Nepal?
So the first thing I want to try is momo, sir.
Oh,
and
we tried that in Darjeeling. That was amazing.
Okay. And the mountains, the trekking. Absolutely. I'm sure you are a quiet person, so you might not like partying that hard. and one day probably I could take you.
Lord willing. Definitely. I mean, we enjoy, mountains. We enjoy snows. So definitely, love to explore more of God's creation. Okay. You have any questions for us or any suggestions, any further suggestions to students? Any on a closing?
Yeah, I do have a few, sir. So, so I see a lot of my colleagues, my friends joining the live. So I would like you to explain what's enroll agent and why it's valuable for them to pursue. So if it comes from, I have been doing it already, but if it comes from you, that would be much more valuable to them as well, sir.
Okay, fine. Let me just go out. Okay, you stay in Zoom.
Sure.
Let me. Okay, just a second. I'm the media guy here, so. I love doing it. Okay, so let me. Okay. So at Ganesh's request, I'll once again, tell a little about EA. Okay. The best thing is irs.gov. Okay, so this is the government website, US Department of Treasury. Okay, so just go to search and type enrolled agent. See, many teachers, many people, they may have their own definition, but my way of defining, an enrolled agent is right from the IRS website. So go to IRS website. So just click on this enrolled agent information. Okay, there are so many things about enrolled agent, so आप आराम से पढ़ सकते हैं. You can read it at your convenience. But if you see here, I think these 2 paragraphs are more than enough. Okay, so enrolled agent is a person who has earned the privilege of representing taxpayers before the IRS, Internal Revenue Service, by the passing a 3-part comprehensive IRS test covering individual and business tax return, or through experience as a former IRS employee. So if you're somebody who worked in IRS with IRS for at least 5 years, you could be an enrolled agent. Enrolled agent status is the highest credential the IRS awards. Okay, some people they try to degrade EA. Okay, so if you are teaching CPA, if you are a CPA, yes, praise God for that, God bless you for that, but don't belittle EA. Okay, so professionals know who a EA is. Okay, EA is a federal license, CPA is a state license, and both have wonderful practice rights. Okay, so don't try to demean. I have seen some people doing that. Please don't do that. Okay, it's a student's dream. Okay, and there are budget constraints for the student. Not every student can invest into CPA. Okay, so you tell them that CPA, yes, you have a higher pay package and other things, but don't belittle EA. Okay, a very friendly peer note from the founder of iLead. So I hope you take it in the right sense. Okay. Now, individuals who obtain the iLead status, who is saying this? IRS, Department of Treasury, calls this as iLead status. Are you getting it? Okay. Must adhere to ethical standards and complete 72 hours of continuing education courses every 3 years. EAs, like attorneys and CPAs, okay, have unlimited practice rights. So it doesn't say less than them, more than them. This means they are unrestricted as to which taxpayers they can represent, what types of tax matters they can handle, which IRS offices they can represent clients before. Okay, and learn more about it at this PDF, and how to become an enrolled agent and all. Also the links are given here. Okay, getting a PTIN number, you should have a PTIN number. Okay, preparer tax identification number. To get a preparer tax identification number, you must be at least 18 plus years and have a valid passport of any country. Okay, and if you are a student from India, I would encourage you to take up EA right from when you are in your BCom. कर लो यार जल्दी. मजा लूटना है जिंदगी में तो पैसे की भी ज़रूरत है, शायद पैसे की ही ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. Okay, and being a strong pillar of support for your father, for your mother, for your home, I think EA can get you just like that. I have many people from CA, what they make in their articleship, they earn 10 times in as EA by passing few papers also. Okay, so I mean to support your family, it's always good. Okay, so get a PTIN. We will help you get the PTIN, and I'll talk to you about this SE page. Okay, Prometric page. This is how it will be. Okay, I'll get you there. That's the second one. Then, as Ganesh was showing that form 23. So once you have passed all the 3 papers, you have to fill that application form 23, and then apply for enrollment to practice before the IRS. So IRS will come back and give you that license, enrolled agent license, and they have to check that you don't have a criminal background and you don't owe any tax liabilities to the IRS. So once you're all good, you will get the license and you're good to go from there. Okay, so it's a very simple examination. Okay, and this talks about for those people who keep debating CPA bada hai, EA bada hai, and things like that. Okay, when it comes to taxes, both are same. Okay, both are same. Now I have students who are chartered accountants. Chartered accountants, I mean, वो तो फाड़ के रख दिए यार, accounts and auditing. So there's nothing new that they have to learn in the FAR or auditing. Yeah, they can definitely refer to it, but they know the accounts and auditing. But the primary thing is regulation, the taxes. Of course, because most of them, they know Tally, QuickBooks bhi aisa, it's like the back of their hand, they'll do it. So the only subject a chartered accountant has to learn primarily is regulation, and that you can do it by EA. And to learn how to do the tax return preparation, you need RTP. बाद में आप करो CPA and other things and all, but धंधा करना है आपको. You want to get into practice, like the way Ganesh is doing. If you are a chartered accountant, just start off with EA, RTP, both them. So आराम से आप 44 पेजेस है, रात में नींद नहीं आए तो आप ये सब पढ़ लीजिएगा आप. Okay, it will clarify you more. It will give you. This is coming from the IRS people. Okay, so don't become victims of people who say EA is just a certificate, CPA is license, and things like that. Okay, both are equally important. And it depends upon you what you want to choose. Okay. So let's not demean any particular profession. So please go through this. Okay, it has wonderful information. We study this fully in part 3, paper 3 of EA. So that's how it is. Now I'll just take you to this page. EA examination is not a written examination. It's a computer-based test, and you give these tests in Prometric Center. So wherever you are from, you got to check if you have a Prometric Center, in your location. I think Ganesh had to travel to India, probably Delhi or something. Where did you write your exam from, Ganesh?
I did from Gurgaon, sir.
Gurgaon. So he had to come to Gurgaon to write the examination. So see what is your nearest prometric center, and then give your examination. Our team will help you, on the procedural aspects and all, how to do this. Now I'll just give you the examination outline, okay, what you study in this. I have made a wonderful video. People have called it wonderful, okay, 50 plus things to know about enrolled agent. So I don't want to do the same video again and again, okay, so so just go to YouTube and watch that video. It's 50 plus things, and somebody can post that in the comment section so that people can go back and refer to it. Somebody from the team, please post 50 plus links, okay, 50 plus things to know about EA, and people can go back and refer, okay. So I'll tell you what you study, in these 3 papers. So these are the papers. There's the link, okay. So I'm posting this link here so that you can go back and check. Now this is paper 1, individual taxes, okay. Now here 14 questions from preliminary work and taxpayer data, means the basic things, or previous year returns. It has some 6 pages, basic topics. Income and assets, some 17 questions, okay. 14 plus 17, 31 questions, okay. Then you have deductions and credit, 17 questions, so 31 plus 17, 48. Then you have 15 questions on taxation, 48 plus 15, 63. Then you have advising the individual taxpayer. I love this, 74 questions. Tax planning is very important, That's why I focus on communication. I have some people, who struggle to communicate with the client, but they're very good. You give them the return, ऐसा कर देते हैं. But I want you to work on your communication, यार. Work on your communication. इसके लिए आप भी मेहनत करना, कुछ कोर्स है तो ले लेना. Invest in yourself. The only person who will never cheat you is you. You may be foolish, but you will not cheat yourself. But if you're not working on your communication, you're cheating yourself. Please work on that. See, where we came from, it doesn't matter. Sir, हमारे घर में कोई English बात नहीं करते. I don't have anybody to speak English. I mean, yes, I understand all these things, but you have to have a strong desire. Strong desire. Go to YouTube, how to learn English, how to improve my communication. There are so many videos. Wonderful teachers are there. In your own local language, they will teach you, every word and all. So please work on that. Please work on that. Okay, so 74 questions, and then specialized returns for individual, 74 plus 11, 85 questions. Okay, so here we talk about estates and gifts. So that's how 100 questions my 15 are experimental questions, and then you have 85 questions. So 85 mein 70 questions have to be right, and then you pass that particular paper. Okay, so this is about individuals. Okay, individuals means me, let's say a human being. Okay, individuals. Okay, the common man. Paper 2 is for businesses, business entities, means let's say iLead, LLCs, S corporation, C corporation, independent contractors. You study about them. So here we study about business entities and consideration, 30 questions. Then business tax preparation, 37 questions, 67. Okay, and then you have here also you see advising the business taxpayer. One of the services we have in iLead Tax LLC is iPlan, tax planning. That's a service that we provide to the client. So tax filing is one service, tax planning is another service. Okay, so learn that. And when we teach EA, we teach you from such a standpoint, so that you are able to talk to our clients. Bhai, aisa hai, ye form mein ye hai, you can, claim these benefits. So I call it as A, B, C, D, E. Adjustments, benefits, credits, deductions, exemptions or exclusions. Okay, so it's very important. Income we cannot influence the client, but A, B, C, D, E, we can definitely do that. Next you have specialized returns, and then taxpayer 18 questions. Okay, so totally here also 85 questions. And then you have part 3. Part 3 is about practice and procedures. Okay, so what constitutes practice before the IRS? So what are the rules and regulations? So when you study paper 3, you will realize that how much EA is valued, how much EA is respected and all. So people don't know, and they make all weird comments and statements about EA is a very respectable profession. Okay, so 25 questions from representation. Then specific areas of representation, 20 questions. And filing process, 14 questions. So that's how 85 questions. Okay, so that's how it is. And the link for 50 plus things to know about EA. Okay, just go to YouTube and type iLead Tax Academy. Now once you go to iLead Tax Academy, 6.3 watching, Ganesh. 6.3k watching, that's nice. Thank you everybody. Please do like, please do share it. Okay, now once you go to iLead Tax Academy, you have the playlist here. Okay, now in the playlist you have this one, view full playlist. Okay, this has in bits and pieces. Okay, तो इसको आराम से पढ़ लेना आप. This is in bits and pieces, but I encourage you to watch the main video. This is for those people who don't have patience. So like,
what is the salary that an enrolled agent can expect post qualification? See, I have already told you about 786 package, but again, let's take.
So it's the same person there. Okay, so it's me only. मेरा जुड़वा है वहाँ पे. Okay, where is it? There's a CEO playlist. Where is that? Yeah, CEO special. Okay, so these are my special videos. Okay, so please watch this. And here, the latest videos you can watch. Yeah, the last one. The 50 plus things to watch. Okay, so I've shared this in the comments section. Okay, आराम से please watch this video. It has all the information about EA. The only major thing is like the EA examination fees. Now it is $259 per paper. Earlier it was some $209 or $206. Now it is $259. Okay, the fees बढ़ गया है. But still, iLead is offering the courses at the same price without any price upgradation. Okay, so I encourage you to leverage that opportunity. So please take a look at this. Okay, it will be a lot more helpful. And every day our team comes up with wonderful MCQs and all. It will be so useful. So now we have also started adding questions on regulations and then tax compliance. Also you get questions on QuickBooks, then FPC, about the payroll and all. It's very nice. I encourage you to please take a look at this. Just see a sample one. आप ही नए भारत के चेहरे हो. So make sure that you become the face of your country. This is another testimony.
I'm Kiki Rathod and I'm from Bangalore. I would be sharing a small glimpse of my enrolled agent journey with iLead Tax Academy. To begin with, I never thought I would be switching my career from Indian accounting to US tax. It was just I heard about it, and when I was researching, I found that iLead Tax Academy was one such place. which helped me actually to take this decision when I spoke to my enrollment manager. She gave me a good advice on this course, the scope and the future career opportunities that I could get. And of course, Nanda sir's classes, his materials and the mock tests that are provided in the portal are more than enough for anyone to pass the exam. All the 3 parts I'm talking about have really helped. I never referred to any other second source other than iLead Tax Academy. So I think it's the best choice anyone could make of taking this course with iLead Tax Academy. And Nanda sir's motivational talks really helped me while I was demotivated sometimes, but getting back being stronger. And yes, of course, after I advance in my career, I get opportunities. I would really like to enroll in Payroll certification also with iLead Tax Academy, because I know that's going to help me a lot in the future. And this is what I would tell everyone, that research, and I know you will find iLead the best option to take the course with. Also, a special thanks to Nanda sir, the team iLead Tax Academy, for helping me out with QBO certifications, with PTIN registrations, with examinations, preparations, and all those doubts. Special thanks to my enrollment manager, Vasuja ma'am, who had helped me throughout in exam slotting. When I was busy, she used to help me out with booking the exams as well. She was so sweet enough, and yes, as she promised, she's always there when I need her for any help or any advice. And I hope that I receive the same support every time when I need iLead Tax Academy for my future decisions. So yeah, hello everyone.
Okay, so that was Dimpy. So you have many more things to watch here. Okay, so please take a look. Daily an MCQ comes, so please watch the MCQ. It will help you a great deal. Okay, so that's little about enrolled agent course from my desk, Ganesh. I hope it was useful to you and your people also.
It was awesome.
Okay. Yeah, because I wanted people to watch. I think most of them who are following our channel, they definitely go to CEO playlist. They watch all the videos, and recently I was also featured in TV9 and all. So the interview there also it went very well. So please check out our channel, people. If you go to YouTube and type iLead Tax Academy TV9 interview, you will be able to see so people who are from Telugu speaking
చాలా మంది గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ చేస్తారు, పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ చేస్తారు, 2 డాక్టరేట్స్ కూడా ఉన్నా కూడా ఉపాధి దొరకని పరిస్థితి ఉంది చాలా ప్లేసెస్ లో. సో ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ వాట్ దే హ్యావ్ టు డూ అనేది చదివేది ఒకటి చేసేది ఒకటి ఉంటుంది. సో మీ దగ్గరికి వస్తే ఎలాంటి విద్య అందిస్తారు, ఎంత డ్యూరేషన్ ఉంటుంది, ఎలా సెటిల్ అవుతారు?
That's a very good question అండి. అంటే ఇప్పుడు చదివేది ఒకటి చేసేది ఒకటి అన్నట్టు. I have not seen my students or anybody in this field doing something other than what they have studied. సో ఇప్పుడు ఎన్రోల్డ్ ఏజెంట్ చదివారు అనుకోండి, వాళ్ళు యూఎస్ టాక్సేషన్లోనే ఎదుగుతారు. ఎఫ్పిసి సిపిపిఎం అని చదివారు అనుకోండి, అంటే ఫండమెంటల్ పేరోల్ సర్టిఫికేషన్ కానివ్వండి, సర్టిఫైడ్ పేరోల్ ప్రొఫెషనల్ కానివ్వండి, వాళ్ళు యూఎస్ పేరోల్లోనే ఎదుగుతారు. ఇప్పుడు క్విక్బుక్స్ ఆన్లైన్ ఉంది, సో దాంట్లో మనం బుక్ కీపింగ్ ప్రాసెస్ అన్నది చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ లైక్ ఇంటర్రిలేటెడ్. అండ్ సిపిఏ సర్టిఫైడ్ పబ్లిక్ అకౌంటెంట్ ఈజ్ మాస్టర్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ దీస్ 3 అనమాట. అంటే అకౌంటింగ్ కానివ్వండి, ఆడిటింగ్ కానివ్వండి, టాక్సేషన్ కానివ్వండి. సో ఇట్స్ ఆల్వేస్ మూవింగ్ అండి. సో అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఫ్రెషర్ కి మీరు చూసుకుంటే అండి, ఎన్రోల్డ్ ఏజెంట్ కి నార్మల్లీ 6 to 7 lakhs అనేది ఇట్స్ బేసిక్ అనమాట. బేసిక్. ఒక సిపిఏ చూసుకుంటే 12 లక్షలు, 10 నుంచి 12 లక్షలు అనేది మినిమం. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు అతను యూఎస్కి వెళ్తున్నాడు అని అంటే 50-60 లక్షలు కూడా సంపాదించవచ్చు పరాణం అనమాట. సో ఇట్స్ వెరీ డిమాండింగ్. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు గూగుల్ చేసిన స్కేర్సిటీ ఆఫ్ అకౌంటెంట్స్ ఇన్ యూఎస్ఏ అని కొడితే మీకు చాలా ఆర్టికల్స్ కనిపిస్తాయి. అంటే దేర్ ఇస్ హ్యూజ్ షార్టేజ్ ఫర్ అకౌంటింగ్ అండ్ ట్యాక్స్ ప్రొఫెషనల్స్ ఇన్ ద యూఎస్ఏ. అండ్ ever since the COVID time and other things, and with the way India is also evolving, a lot of outsourcing business is coming to India అనమాట. అంటే
okay, so this may be Greek and Latin for some of you. It's in Telugu. Okay, so I'm from land of Telangana. It's in Telugu. Fine, Ganesh. I think I have given all the information that is needed for people to explore more. But still, in case you need more information, people, you see the number right here. That's our number. Please call our office 1-800-572-9626, or you can also WhatsApp us on this number 9949579091, and our team will be more than happy to assist you. Yeah. So thank you very much, Ganesh, once again. So happy to have you at our studio this evening, and I wish you all the very best. Be that wonderful entrepreneur that your country is proud of. As I always say in the classes also, there are only three patriots, top patriots in any nation. One is the soldier who protects our country. Two is the farmer who feeds the country. And three is the entrepreneur who is providing jobs in the country. So I'm sure you will be a wonderful entrepreneur who is providing jobs, who is creating employment with industry-ready education. Do well. God bless you. Stay in touch and keep sharing everything good that's happening in your life. And let's stay connected.
Yeah, sure, sir. Thank you for the opportunity, for letting me speak with you and share my experiences with all the audiences. I hope I was able to answer a lot of questions.
A lot.
And I actually forgot to thank Sarvana during my first question.
Sarvana from Moments, yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so he also helped a lot during the preparation. Yeah, all in all, so the iLead team is really great. My experience was pretty awesome with iLead, and these experiences will help you get the results faster and help you grow in life as well.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Ganesh. It was nice connecting with you. Yeah. See you soon. See you soon on yet another successful story. Yeah. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, people, so that was Ganesh with us, and it was such a joy to interview Ganesh, and I look forward to seeing you also with me in the studio, and sharing your success story to the world. I wish you all the very, very best. In case you have any questions about our courses, please feel free to call our office. These are the courses that we offer on USA taxation, USA bookkeeping, and then USA payroll. Okay, so in case you have any questions, please feel free to call our office on 1-800-572-9626, or you can WhatsApp us 9949579091, or email us at ea@ileadtax.com. Yeah, I just can't wait to see you more successful that this land is proud of. Yeah, God bless you, and I'll see you soon in our next session. Take care. Bye bye.